Hey guys, welcome back to the Sensor Pop channel. If you have realized, something is changed in this channel today. Yes, the new acoustic foam has finally arrived and it is being set up. However, we are not here to talk about my new acoustic foam. Honestly, I don't think it makes a lot of difference. Let us get straight to what we are here for. Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite Super Saiyan transformation. I really think that's the most badass looking transformation out there. So when I saw, especially if you take a look at the leader's card, it looks really amazing. So I really want to make it work. This is my take on the deck. See you guys after the short intro, alright? Hello. Trust me, this sounds really amazing. Hey guys, welcome back from the intro. Let's go straight into the deck profile. Before I start, if you take a look at this, you know that due to the amount of negates I play, this is not a deck where you would win or not win. This is not a defensive deck. This is, you want to go out, you want to hit your opponent as hard as possible, catch them off guard, and then take the game. This is not exactly one. I try to build again and again, but this is eventually this is what I come out with the most consistency, because I have seen on the Facebook post that people does the GT line. You go up to the set 3 GT or the starter deck GT, and then you go with the SS4. I don't understand why people wants to play that. Of course, Eggman pointed out that this is for Hachiet. Yes, okay, then that makes sense. However, other than that, I do not know. Other than against that archetype, I don't know why you want to play the GT line. Guys, if you're watching this, and if you know the answer, there is something that I didn't see, put it down in the comment section. I will come in. Let's have some engagement, alright? But let's go straight to the leader. Activate main. I kind of like this, right? Like partner, it's like kind of scared, like, oh, what's going on? I love this leader artwork. It looks so nice. So choose 2 cards from your life and add them into your hands. Then choose up to 1 battle card and it gains double strike for the duration of the turn. It doesn't such. It just gives. So it is super aggressive. 2 lives. Choose one of your opponent, one of your battle card against double strike for the duration of the turn. In my deck, there is only kind of like 1 target. I can tell you which one it is. All right. So choose a life. When if your life is at 2 or less, you get to draw 2, untap 2, and flip this leader. And SS4, Goku senses regained, double strike. This is his ability. And choose 1 card from your life and switch this card back to active mode. So it is kind of like a dual striker if you have 1 card, if you can afford the 1 card. Eventually you can only do this 1 time. I don't even understand why it says activate main, choose once per turn, because he kind of can do it like only once. But I think they just want to be how to say, be careful about this, right? Just in case people use things like results of training just to untap him really early. Alright, let's take a look at the deck itself. The whole combo starts with this guy, right? So this guy, it's super strong. So he is triple striker and he has offering, and you get to choose 2. So you said, okay, 5 cores. No, he's not exactly 5 cores. When the leader activates Awaken, and then if you choose one of a red battle card with 25k or more and place it in owner's drop area, you can play this card from your hands just like that. So when your leader Awaken, pew, you have something which is 25k or more, pop it, that is a red battle card, and then he comes into play. He's a triple striker, and then a 5k Son Goku, like a GT. And this is combination with this. I think we all know this setup. She is a blocker, which is very important. When your life is 2 or less, when your leader activates Awaken, you may play this card from your hands. You play this for 2 abilities. Number 1, she is a blocker. She is a 15k blocker. And the second ability is this. Choose one of your yellow battle card, switch it to active mode, and then you negate the skills for the duration of the turn. So it is for him to restand. Yep. So like whoop, to restand, and then for pawn to be played. So that's that. One thing to, so what is your target to pop him? there are actually two targets. One is this guy. Everybody knows Beerus. Beerus is super powerful. Just for 2 energy with red and yellow card, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle card. You get to play with a rival. You get to choose one of your opponent's battle card, 30k or less, KO it, which is very good against apes. And then, or you choose up to one of your opponent's leader or battle card in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and it cannot be switched to active mode until the next turn. So with this guy on the board, you can use him. You can swing with him, use him to pop, and this guy comes out, and Pan comes out. Another thing is, when he's on the board, he is also a yellow battle card. You can use Pan to untap him too. And the other target is this guy. But before we come to this guy, okay, this guy EX Evolve, 1 yellow Son Goku with energy cost of 1. When this card evolve into this card, it gains 15k power for the duration of the turn. So how do you play is this? So he becomes 15k. So this guy becomes a 35k. Use Pan's ability, Goku and Pan's ability to give him double strike. So you swing in turn 2 or turn 3. That's what I usually do. I do it in turn 3 on my 3rd energy. Evolve, tap 1 red, evolve 35k, swing, and then against double strike. Your opponent will be caught off guard because if you are going first, your opponent has only 2 energy, 35k, it's very difficult. And he is a red battle card, that means he can be popped by this guy, right? So after you swing with him, you can use him, pop him, and then comes out with this guy. Alright, so that's that. So who is your yellow Goku target? It's this guy and this guy. Which one I prefer more? This guy. The reason is this. So when you play this card, you get to draw 1 card, activate main once per turn, you tap 1 yellow energy, you look up to top 5, you get to choose 1 red, yellow, Son Goku, GT or Pan among them and add it into your hand. So almost the whole deck is your target. So even this guy, he is a Son Goku GT, so you can actually search with him. So turn 1, I tap 1, turn 1, slap 1 energy. If it's a multicolor, you kind of have to let it go. That's how it's played right now. And the next one is after you play the other energy, you slap 1, draw 1, tap another energy, look at top 5. And the other thing is, and this guy, he is nice, but it's okay, alright? So you choose 1 card from your hands, edit, choose 1 card in your life, add it into your hands. This gains 10k double strike. He is good, however, if you want him on the board for the evolve target for the next turn, I'm not gonna play him, right? So this guy is always a better target because he has like a tap 1, you get to draw 1, and then you get to tap another energy to search. So how I usually play is turn 2, I play him, I draw 1. I keep that 1 energy just in case I need to use it, or sometimes if I'm feeling risky because your opponent is not aggressive deck, tap 1, look at up to top 5. So your turn 3, when your turn 3 comes, tap 1 energy, search for top 5 again, why not? Tap another energy, he comes out, 35k swing, give him double, take 2 in your life, give him double strike. Make sure that you are ready to awaken, yeah, by the time that this thing arrives on turn 3. Make sure that after you take 2 lives to give him double strike, that you are ready at 2 lives. Alright, that you are ready to awaken. So give him double strike, swing, and then use ability, awaken, untap 2, now you have 3 energy, then you draw 2 cards, use him, pop him, then play Pan. So now you have this guy on the board. You already swing 1 time with 35k double strike. Now you have 3 energy open, you just draw 2. Your opponent decide whether does he wants to do offering, because you get to draw 1 also, draw 2 if he doesn't want to do it. And then you have a 1 time double striker, 2 times double striker with this guy, and then you have 2 times triple striker. And then just throw in your universe. If you have strategy of universe 7, throw it in, give him barrier so that he cannot be popped by your opponent. Even your opponent says, okay, oh, you have Beerus to pop this guy. No, you have barrier, so good luck. However, you can say that you can choose him and that he cannot swing, of course. Oh no, did this one just drop? So if you go like, oh, this guy has barrier and he can make sure that he cannot swing up. Of course, that's always the case. But if he has no Beerus, that's good luck to him. And the other one is if you have combination attack Pan, people play that with GT just to give. Why not? You have 30k Son Goku GT. If you don't know this girl is really amazing. You get, if there is a Son Goku with 35k or more in your battle area, you can play this card from your hands without activating. So if you have 4, slap down that 4. If you have 3, slap down that 3. Then activate main, give him more and more power, so he becomes like 40k, 50, 45k or 35k if you have just have 1. But with your draw power, you should have a good, because she is also searchable with this guy. That means he is around a 40k triple striker that swings twice. If they have Beerus, again, it's gonna be problematic. But if you swing one time and your opponent says, okay, cool, he takes it, 40k, fine, and you swing the second time, he negates, that's when your cooler comes in, right? So negate, if your leader is yellow, which we are, when you play this card, you get to draw 1 card. With 6 or more cards in rest mode, you get to draw 1. Usually I don't have the luxury of that because I use her to combo, so I'm not going to tap with her, so I don't get to draw that 1 card more. But however, when you swing, when your opponent says negate, slap down your cooler, now you have a 15k on the board that's ready to swing also, right, to go for the game. And after you swing with your whole kitchen sink and your kitchen with your kitchen sink, when your opponent and you get to swing with this guy twice, and you get to use her, untap him, swing again, cooler to negate the negate, to counter the negate. And if he is still alive, even if you swing with a cooler, if you swing with this lady already, if he's still alive, then use him over round 4, so you don't need any energy. Most probably you're gonna use the energy for cooler. If you have another Pan in your hands and your opponent does not negate, you can choose to either cooler or you can use Pan, because you can tap 3, play Pan, use Pan's ability, untap him again. Alright, so when it says that only 1 Pan can be played in a battle area, so if you know that this is gonna be your play, when you swing with him, after you activate her main ability, use her to combo because she's a 0 combo cost, right? And then tap your 3 energy, play her again, use her ability, untap him again. So this guy swings another turn. So you could either use cooler to negate the negate, if you have it, choose which is the better option, right? Or use Pan to do it. And this is a super combo, this is to search, and maybe just a short explanation. This guy, it's like a double striker, so you have 20k double striker, just go for 1 last swing and hopefully you win. The Champa is there for this guy because if you have him on the board and for some reason you do not pop with this guy, you could just swing and also Champa at the same time. Yep. This guy is pretty good, but I've never used it, so because I've never played past like 3 or 4 energy. If your leader card activate Wish, Awaken or Wish, this card gets 20k on double strike for the duration of the turn. So he becomes a 35k double striker that can be untapped with Pan if that is required. But I seldom live that long in this deck, either I win or I lose, so that's how the deck is, right? So I really have fun in this deck. However, after a certain time I get very bored with this deck because it kind of have one win con. It swings really hard. It's a glass cannon, right? So this is a definition of a glass cannon. If you don't swing, if you don't finish him, of course you said, why don't you play Topo? Of course I can play Topo, but I don't know, I just really want this deck to work this way that it is, right? Because if I don't win, I was like, what the hell? If you want, you can take one of this out and then take the 2 Champa out and put 3 Topo instead of Time Magic. That is something that you can do. Alright, so guys, this is my deck profile. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy playing the game as much as I do right now, and I hope you're really excited for Series 9. Guys, see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.